Hanukkah, and the 8th day of Hanukkah is called Zos Hanukkah. The simplest reason why it's called Zos Hanukkah, if you ask anyone, they'll tell you because during Hanukkah every day you learn in the Torah, and tomorrow, every day you just write two portions, the current day and the next day, divided between 3 people. Tomorrow, you're going to learn from Bayem Shmini all the way till into Pasha Baloischa. And before you get to Pasha Baloischa, when you end the Nesiim, it starts Zos Chanukah Samizbeach. So they call it Zos Chanukah. The question is why not call it Baloischa Chanukah? I mean, you start Baloischa also, so it's a shvacha teretz. So there's another teretz that they want to give, an interesting teretz, that there's the famous kasha from the Beishoysa, why Hanukkah is 8 days. The Chodesh should be 7 days because they have the oil for 1 day. So there's a teretz like this here. The Yevonim made a gezeidah, Lashkichim teresacha, Uavirim echukar itzanachim. So things that that they didn't like, or it sounded too Jewish, so to say, they made a gezeidah that you can't do it. So the Medrash says that they made a gezeidah against Rosh Chodesh. The whole reason of Rosh Chodesh has to do with the Levana. And you saw Nimshulu Levana. So they wanted to be mevatel that. And everything that makes the Yidden something unique, And then they made a gezeidah against Shabbos. That's because there's a Gemara that says Akam Shabbos Chayim Misa. That if a guy is not, so they wanted Badavka take away that thing from the Yidden. The third thing they wanted to make was Bris Meirah. Bris is a special, unique thing by Yidden. So maybe they want to be involved in that thing. So therefore they say that the truth is that they made Hanukkah, Taka should be only 7 days. You had oil for 1 day, but Mela says it's only 7 days. Why did they make it 8 days? A different reason entirely. Because they wanted that in Hanukkah, it should be possible to have a Shabbos. So you have 7 days, right? If it's 7 days, there must be a Shabbos 1 day. They wanted it should be a Rosh Chodesh, because if you start from Chof Hey, there must be a Rosh Chodesh in between. They wanted also that there should be a bris during Hanukkah. And if a child was be born on the first day of Hanukkah, so the bris couldn't be on this, it would be on this, on 7th day. I say if Hanukkah was only 7 days, and then they wouldn't be able to make the bris on Hanukkah, it would be after Hanukkah. Therefore, they made an 8th day, a different reason entirely, nothing to do with the oil. In order that you should be able to have a bris also during Hanukkah. That every child that was born on the first day, you can chaper on a bris. If you're born a few days before Hanukkah, the bris will be. But we're talking, even a boy that was born on Hanukkah could have his bris on Hanukkah. That's why they made 8 days. When the Torah told Avraham Avinu, and Abishah said to Avraham Avinu about making a bris in Parshas Lachacha, the Abishah says, Zois ois habris. This is the bris between you and me. So therefore, the 8th day was maybe because of the bris. Therefore, it's called Zeis. That's another teretz. A third teretz is that on the same kasha, why do we have 8 days? Right. So some want to say a teretz that because the 8th we make yontif. When we make a yontif, we make a yontif always 2 days. Why 2 days? Because Tzveka the Yema. So maybe it's Tzveka the Yema. So who said that Chafei Kislev was really Chafei Kislev? Maybe it wasn't Chafei Kislev. So therefore they want to say that you added the 8th day, Al Tzveka the Yema. If you say that they added Al Tzveka the Yema, so some people disagree with that.
And also Netz Yisrael, you know.
Number one, because today, at that time already, we had a calendar. So therefore they say that in order that you shouldn't say that the 8th day is only al Tzveika the Yoma, and it's not really Hanukkah, no, Zois Hanukkah. This day is one of the 8 days, it's the same as day number 1. Okay? This is, so we have a three truths. Now we'll go to Teres number 4, which is a little bit more complicated. The question is, when Yosef heard that Yaakov is sick, so he brought his children to him. They brought the children, and he wanted them to get the brachas. So we all know the story that Yosef set up the children in such a way that Menashe should get the right hand bracha, and Ephraim should get the left hand bracha. Why did he do it? So Yankov changed around his hands. There's different shilas. Did he do this? Did he do this? I mean, there's exactly how he did it. And Yosef wanted to remove the hand. He thought maybe Yankov did something, missing something. And he said, Yadati bini yadati. I know everything. This one taka be a choshever. Of ulam achava cotton yigdal mimenu. The shaila is, why did Yaakov want to do it one way? And why did Yosef want to do it another way? So their machlokes was in Seder Havodah. How you have to, what's the Seder Havodah? What's the shot? There's a posuk. The posuk says, Sur meira v'asei tov. There's two drachim in Havodah. One derech is Sur meira, to go away from, emphasize the ra, and to stay away from it. And another derech is asei tov, emphasize the tov, and b'meira, the ra will become bottle. This is two derech. They once said that's the chiluk between Musa and Chasidus. Right. The Musa emphasizes the Sumera, and Chasidus emphasizes the Asei Tov. The two children of Yosef, if you analyze their names represent the Seder Avodah of Sumera and Asei Tov. Why? If B'shas Yosef had his first son Menashe, so he said, why am I calling him Menashe? Ki nashani elkim is called Amoli, that's called Beisavi. He said, because I want to rid myself of all my... Okay? I want to... No.
I didn't have a tilt.
What is it about? This is not the bar mitzvah. What is the bar mitzvah? Huh? It's not home. Okay. Good. So he said, I want to rid myself of kol moli or kol beisavi. That's so much. I want to get away from it.
No trouble.
Then he said, when he had Ephraim, so he said, why am I calling him Ephraim? He emphasized the good part. Okay? So in other words, Menashe represented the Avodah from Sumera, and Ephraim represented the Avodah from Asei Tov. So now, when Yaakov brought his children to Yosef, so Yaakov put down Menashe to get the right hand, because Yosef emphasized a Sefer Avodah of Sumera. Yaakov said, no. Yadati b'ni yadati. The Seder of Sumera is a Seder for a tzaddik, are you? But for the future, for the younger generation, the Seder is not Sumera, the Seder is Asei Tov. You have to emphasize Asei Tov with them. And b'meila, from the Asay Tov, they'll accomplish it. So therefore he said, Yodati b'ni Yodati. So he said, V'chol yivorach Yisrael, k'simcha kim, k'Ephraim v'chem Menashe, and he put Ephraim before Menashe. Why did he put Ephraim before Menashe? Because avodah of Asay Tov comes before Sumera. Okay? You understand this part till now?
How does it come to Hanukkah?
Oh, now we'll come to Hanukkah. There's a mechagas by Hanukkah. How do you write? Do you start from 1 to 8, or do you start from 8 to 1? Bei Shammai, who's Gevura, and he's a Sumera man, and when you want to conquer in a war, you want to conquer first. You got to give a zetz, throw an atom bomb. Then whatever is left around, the little pieces, you deal with. But first, you have to start with a blast. So therefore, he says that the way to masakan the chutz, you put on netzel beisim chutz. You're dealing with the Rishus Ram. The first thing is you have to go full force, 8 candles, and then once you do the full force 8 candles, then you can go little by little already and finish up. Kamsung Basil says no. Ma'at or dercha habechoshech, that you don't have to go with a force. Go with 1 candle. With 1 candle already, then later you accomplish. You got ma'at or dercha every day. Keep adding, and b'meila you'll come to the 8th time at Venom Lichting and Gansen. So kumtais that the machoikas between Besham and Basilu is totally in the avodah of Sumera or Asay Tov. Now, when we read the Torah, what did we read today? Day 7. No.
I don't know what part you want to.
The Rich Nasi did we read today?
Oh, that's it.
What? Nasi with Nay. What did we read today?
This doesn't have the creative.
It has it right in the next page. Go back a page.
But today was B'yom HaShvi.
Yeah?
Ephraim, yeah?
Ephraim. So it's Ephraim before Menashe, right? What was the Torah tell you today? That Ephraim goes before Menashe. If Ephraim goes before Menashe, that means to say that
Asay Tov.
And then goes Asay Tov goes first. So that comes.
Oh, B'yom HaShmini is like a Menashe.
And B'yom HaShmini is Menashe, but the first comes Asay Tov, the Inya from Beis Hillel. So we say now, why is it called Hanukkah? Because the state Hanukkah is a Rosh Tevis, Chonu Chafei v'Halacha ki Beis Hillel. What does Beis Hillel say?
You have to start with 1.
That you start with 1. So when it comes, when do you really see the strongest light?
On the 8th day.
On the 8th day. That's why Zois Hanukkah. That's why this is Hanukkah. The 8th day, the first day is all preparation for it, and the last day is Zois Hanukkah. This is what Hanukkah is all about. The avodah to be misaken the olam, and to misaken the olam and a seder from Asay Tov.